More than a month after Japan's massive earthquake and tsunami, some 14,000 are dead, an equal number still missing. And the price to rebuild is skyrocketing into the hundreds of billions. KITV4's Lara Yamada and photographer Rex von Arnswald traveled to Japan recently. And Lara joins us tonight with the beginning of a special series on their journey and the people who are making Hawaii proud.
Yeah, we started heading north out of Tokyo almost immediately, Pam, and we knew we were aiming for the heavily damaged areas, but we didn't know how we'd get there or if we could even get access. But we did know who we wanted to find, people from Hawaii on their own journeys, determined to help the people of Japan. So tonight, we start in Fukushima City with an idea created with Aloha and built by people who wanted to do more than give money. It's called the Aloha Initiative, and it's connecting two places thousands of miles apart by opening hearts and homes.
I remember exactly, and all I was thinking was those poor people that, had no idea that this was happening to them. It could have been us.
A month later, that moment has inspired a project to help the people of Japan recover in their hearts and minds.
We were looking for some way that was a little bit more human touch, a little more personal.
It's a project filled with obstacles that has now carried this group of friends from Hawaii over the Pacific, down earthquake-cracked roads, and close to the radiation zone.
What is the reading right now?
It says 90.
When we were in Tokyo, it was 8.
So what's supposedly not good?
200 is not good.
That night, we reached 183 in Fukushima City.
This one is from my son. And you can see with the rainbow and happy face, and I love Japan.
The next morning, a different emotion, a different drive. Keith Regan, managing director for Maui County, has started a project along with some friends called the Aloha Initiative.
If you understand the Aloha spirit, it's here. It's caring, it's giving, it's very warm, and we want to share it.
Today, they're meeting with nonprofits from Japan, the very organizations that can help them connect to families in need. And Regan is proving he wants to do more than give money.
And that's why we wanted to open our hearts and our homes to the people being affected by this terrible disaster.
The Aloha Initiative has already found more than 140 Hawaii host families willing to take Japanese families into their homes for at least a while. A respite, a break, a chance to recharge after living through the worst earthquake and tsunami in their country's history.
I realized for the first time that the tie between Hawaii and Fukushima Prefecture is very deep. I thank you for thinking that deeply about our life here.
Before they left, a handshake and a donation to the governor of Fukushima. Then to the mayor.
These are cranes. That's what says, you will find them and one day reunite.
And those gifts made by Hawaii Keiki, handed out to families in shelters now with nowhere else to go.
But it's just something simple, to help brighten up their day and spread a little aloha.
It's all part of their mission, to carry a little aloha a long way.
How would you describe how you're feeling about all of this?
It's very emotional for me. When you're able to help another human being, to be able to provide them some hope when they're at their lowest point, it's touching, and it feels good to be able to do something like this.
Great group of people. Well, I have to mention Hawaii's Fukushima Kenjin Kai group as well. The name kind of gives away the connection to Japan. They've already raised more than 60 grand so far just within their group, and they're sending 100% of that directly to the governor and the people of Fukushima Prefecture. And as for the Aloha Initiative plan, they've already received more than 100 calls from families in Japan.
Great.
they're getting a lot of attention, and they have meetings on Maui and Oahu in the next few days. So we've got more on that on our website, and you can just check out the Hot Topics section of KITV.com.
And you're right, a little aloha really does go a long way.
It sure does.
We'll be looking forward to those reports.
All right, thanks, Pam.